You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, man. If you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Everybody, be sure to like, comment, and share. I'm here with the Love and Hip Hop New York Reunion Part 2 review, all that good stuff. It wasn't bad. It was entertaining. I won't even lie. It basically picks up where it left off last week with Safari arriving. Safari, and they asked Safari like, why was he late? And he said he had a family emergency. Family over everything. I definitely agree. He said family over everything. Also, somehow another, whatever the woman name that was on the hosting the panel, Nina Scott, she asked him about how sometimes he get in his ways where he don't want to reach out to his quote unquote friends and let them know what's going on and all that good stuff like that. And so Safari was just like, hold up, let me stop you before you even throw some names out there about who I'm friends with. He was just like, the term friend, the word friend is just used a little bit too much when it comes to me. Like, we cool, but they show their true colors and let me know that we really aren't friends. So she goes as far as to ask him about Juju, and I'm not a Juju fan, but I'm not a Juju hater, and it just irritates me where they just continue to try to link them two together, like Juju and Safari. But anyways, he was just like, we cool, I wish her nothing but the best, like I got me a woman now, I'm off of that, like just no. So then we jump into the Safari versus Joe drama that happened on the trip. And y'all know, y'all seen the show, man. Me personally, I was irritated by it because Sin and Joe getting on my nerves. They kept bringing up the fact that you held our baby and you didn't tell us that old girl was coming. What did your baby got to do with anything? Just like, you been to our house and you held our child. This man has done nothing to put you, your husband, your wife, or your child in harm's way. That's what I don't understand. So why are you bringing up the fact that he held your child? So what I love the most about this was the fact that Safari just went ahead and cleared the air. He said, y'all just clout chasing. It's all for the cameras, and I'm here to prove it. He was like, Erica showed up to Remy and Pap baby shower. Seeing you spoke to her, seeing talking about, well, that's different. I'm at an event with my husband, an event for his co-worker. I'm gonna be professional, yada yada yada. And Safari was like, that's exactly what I'm saying. You pick and choose, because the matter of the fact is, just like we all was saying, he did bring Erica, but no one seen her. No one even seen her walking around the hotel lounge or anything like that, but it was to be made a big deal all because they was clout chasing. And me personally, Joe soft, seeing being like, no. And then like I said, like, she gonna start crying because Safari and Joe, they get into a little back and forth, and what I'm saying, Joe was like, he ain't gonna, Safari was like, man, I'll pull up to your hotel room afterwards and we can do what we gotta do then. You ain't gonna do nothing. I know Joe ain't gonna do nothing. Safari know Joe ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, Joe was just like, nah, Joe told security to step back. He ain't gonna put hands on Safari on the stage. He lose too much money. See, look, this is my thing, man. I'm an energy person. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to talk about the whole Mariah Lynn and Naya's, they storyline or whatever later on in the review. But don't be giving me them vibes and all that energy like you're going to come over here and jump across there and put them hands on me. But then when it's time to put some hands on me, you tell me, I ain't going to do it right now. You're going to mess up my money flow. Well, don't be talking like you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because if I'm feeling froggy right now, I'm ready. I'm ready to take it there. Like, come on now. So, Safari and Joe, they exchanged the words, and then Sin start tearing up, saying that she don't know who Safari this guy is. You know what I'm saying? He held their child. I'm just so sick of hearing about him holding their child. Like that has something. He has not put anyone in harm's way. So they just keep bringing up the fact that we need to know how to move if you're going to bring Shorty. And I'm just like, why? You didn't even see Shorty. The only reason why you knew Shorty was there was because she posted something on social media. Y'all just being thirsty, and it's just really getting on everybody's nerves, man. And you know, it's really sad. It's really sad. But I guess they don't see it like that. So Remy and Yandy, they spoke up and basically saying what I just said. Like, look, she wasn't nowhere to be around. It was just him and her doing their thing, you know, yada yada yada. So what's the big deal? And you know, I'm just like seeing. Then you know, Safari apologized for if he's online talking to Sin and all of that good stuff. But you know what I mean? For me, I just felt like Sin and Joe was just doing entirely too much, man. Like, it was definitely for a storyline because just like Safari said, man, he was with Joe on the bus to the little beach, and Joe said nothing. He was just, you know, having regular conversations with him. But as soon as the cameras was turned on, it's, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, I bury you in the sand, my G. And look, energy is definitely important, man. If you look, if you really got an issue, don't wait till the cameras come on and address it. That's all I'm saying. So like I said, Yandy and Remy, they was the voice of reason. They spoke up, said it shouldn't have been a big deal that he brung her, and because she was nowhere around. Then we leave from that. You know, they make up and Safari. I mean, Joe was like, you know, I'm not upset. I just learned that we aren't as cool as I thought we were. And like, bro, you just soft. Portland, you just soft. Like, Love and Hip Hop, y'all got some New York. We got some soft guys on the you know, on the cast. And then we move on to the Safari and Rich. Rich gonna get up and try to fight this man. And I told my girl when we was watching the show, I was just like, I wonder how much money they paid Rich to get up and do all that, because he just looked, you know, he looked so uncomfortable and tight and stiff, and the entire time he was trying to get to Safari. But anyways, I felt like Rich was being very rude because he was just like, you know, Erica, it's been so many other dudes after me that Shorty done had. Well, if that's like, first of all, when you ask Safari on camera, the way he asked was just disrespectful. Don't you, even if I am dating somebody that you used to date, don't ever ask me how many times have I asked you as you effing my you know what I'm saying, my ex Shorty. You know what I'm saying? No, that's just disrespectful. Be a man and ask the question the way you want me to ask you, the way you would want me to, you know, ask you if it was, you know, tapes from first, like, you know, is anything going on between y'all two? Y'all, you know, like that right there. Don't say how many times I asked you is you effing my ex. Come on, man, that says right there, I won't smoke, I want problems. But look, man, Rich, get over nerd. He's soft. Just like Yandy said, he need to stop sitting there pretending to care because he always talking about he over her and all this, that, and the third. Bro, I just can't deal with these soft guys, man. I like, it's just so middle school to me. Like, at what age do you grow up and say, I don't care who dated my ex? You know what I'm saying? What age do you reach that as a man? Because, I mean, you know, I'm in the South. And obviously, it must be different down here. Because you can date anybody I done dated in the past. I don't care. You can be my cousin, my brother. Bro, you want him? I mean, you see what I went through with her firsthand. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, go ahead. Like, if I'm truly over a person, I'm over that person. Like, I don't know, man. They just made the men look bad, man. But anyways, moving on. Now we got to talk about Jonathan storyline, his little drama with Juju. Hey, but before I get on that, they asked about Anais, and Jonathan fixed his mouth to say that she's the most talented musician or artist that he's ever seen. And just off of that, we shouldn't ask him to come back again. Like, no, we don't need that type of energy on the show at all. I don't know what records he's seen from her, what art he's seen from her to make him feel like that. Like, come on, bro, we know you're a friend. But anywho, so him and Juju, he basically blamed everything he said about Juju on drugs. He was on drugs. I remember he talked about early when they showed the flashback episode. He was just like, you know, I want to apologize. You know, you guys don't know, but I've been taking anxiety medication now, and I'm not supposed to mix it with alcohol. Well, duh. any and everybody know you don't mix prescriptions or any type of drug with alcohol. Come on, man. He just blamed all on alcohol, and it was just sad to me. It was just sad to watch because he was just talking about he was on drugs the whole time, and everybody kept asking him, bro, just be real. Just be like, that's how I felt at the moment. I felt like she stole my idea for the podcast, radio show, or whatever. And then, Sydney started putting her 2 cents in, and she said, to be honest, Jonathan, you are a messy person. He just goes off on her. Like I said, people like him, he was just looking to go off on somebody on the show. I mean, up there on the panel because he ain't really got. I mean, he ain't go off on Juju. I mean, he was just looking for somebody to go off. So, yeah, that's dead. So after that, they went to talk about the Mariah Lynn versus Nia, the little beef they had, and they showed the flashback scene where Jonathan was just basically saying if he had to pick anybody over Yandy, he picking Yandy all day. And I agree with Nia because Nina Scott, she asked Nia like, "What's the Woo Child? Like, how was that?" And Nia was just like, I was just trying to ease the tension, and that's how I felt when I was watching the show. I felt like she was just trying to say something to, ease that tension that was going on because Mariah was feeling the waves when Jonathan said he picking Yandy. Like, she was feeling the waves to the point where she got up and stormed off. She feeling the waves. So, Nia, Jonathan's friend too, she didn't feel the waves. She just, kept living and woo, you know what I'm saying? So, but I would say this. Me personally, like I was telling my lady, I was just like, the issue I have with Mariah Lynn, it ain't really an issue. You know what? It is an issue. Because, Mariah Lynn, she likes to fight just as much as anybody else on the show, if not more. It's just who she is. She loves to fight. And I was just like, I don't like the fact that she got up and started talking about ooh, look at this big B trying to fight little old me. I'm only 5'1", 110 pounds, and she 10 foot. No, sweetie. No. You be coming with that energy like you ready to fight. So we ain't worrying about size. Look, let me tell you something. The playing field is even. I'm sorry. If you grown, I'm grown. I disrespect you and you disrespect me to the point where we feel like we got to fight. It shouldn't matter how small or big somebody is over you because you bringing that energy to the table. Like Mariah do all that barking, trying to jump on people but now she want to talk about look how big she is, want to fight little old me. I don't like that at all, man. I don't. That's fake, man. That's soft to me. Because if you're going to be about that action, just be about it. If you're going to be somebody ready to swing whenever it's time to swing, just be about that, man. Don't come talking about nothing else, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm little. She shouldn't be trying to, like, she a bully. Not even like, I am a bully. But when y'all bring it out of me, and to be honest with you, me personally, I didn't have an issue with Mariah bringing up Mariah, but now you're bringing up Mariah's mom on drugs because maybe it was just where I'm from and how I'm raised, and I understand how a lot of people do say I was a low blow. I definitely understand, but when we at war, when it's clear that both of us want to fight each other or whatever the case is, it's nothing that's off limits, man. Y'all got to stop that, man. Women or women or not, like if we gonna fight. If that type of vibe and energy is built up between us, everything I say, you say is fair, go. Like, don't be talking about some low blow. Like, you see how when she said it made Mariah, jump up and, ready to jump. Ready to fight. Like, that's what we on. We trying to fight each other. So I didn't see the big, to me, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. She goes to show you, what Nia really made of. Like, she really, now whether she could beat Mariah or not, that's another story. I wouldn't be surprised if Mariah beat her, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Nia just dog. I wouldn't be surprised either way. You feel me? That's just how the game go. Like, we got to get out your feelings when it's time to fight. If you gonna be in your feelings when you're at war with somebody and you ain't meant to do that, man. Like, no, just stop. Hey, okay, I'm up a rant now. So anyway, then they moved on to Mano and Maggie, and they talked about the record, and basically Mano was just like, she heard the record and she just felt entitled, like she was just gonna give him the record because she was my girl. And I was just like, most men and women do that when they're in relationships. You kind of feel entitled to your significant other things. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's something that you want or something that you want to do that they can put you on, you feel like that's what they're supposed to do because you're with them. And that's not necessarily the case. No, that's not. But even I don't like that. But it's, you know what I'm saying, it's the reality of just being in relationships with someone, even just being, family or friends with someone. If you got that type of relationship, friendship, or whatever it is, to where you feel entitled, you know what I'm saying, to whatever it is that you're seeking, I mean, that's just kind of how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate to be on the other side of that when you say no, because obviously anytime you say no, it's a problem. You feel me? But I didn't have an issue with him saying no. They cleared up the air about how Alexis was going to get the record or whatever. I don't really care too much about that. But, Nina asked Maggie about, has music been able to help her with her, trauma after she's been shot? And she was just like, no, because she just been thinking like, she afraid to go in all these public places with large crowds. Like if she had a hit, where she made a perform at XYZ. She also went as far as she wasn't really in the studio afterwards, and I mean that's kind of what Mano was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's tough love. Like that's how I am. I'm just like that as well. I probably show 90% tough love and 10% like emotion, Philly type love. Like I don't know. Everybody built differently. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wired differently, but just show some effort, you know what I'm saying? Just like, my girl just be like, I don't know, like she wanna start her own hair salon, right? And let's just say I had a barber shop and she just feel like, cause I got a barber shop and some extra space, she gonna come up in there and just start doing hair. No ma'am. No ma'am, it don't work like that. But anyways, they also asked Maggie how has Mano helped her through, post-shooting, and she was like, he's tough, and, he intervened when I'm always looking at things on the brighter side, and it can come off as being, rough and tough, but I'm just looking at, things on the brighter side, just trying to, keep you pushing to be the best person that you can be, and that's kind of how I am a lot, too, you know what I'm saying? Like, you come home, you talk about a bad day, like, okay, well, tomorrow, new day, let's leave the day, in the past, and tomorrow we gonna start fresh type thing. Like let's not, I don't know, it's just something about, I don't know, I'm just not big on, and I hate to use this word, but I ain't big on throwing a pity party. You know what I'm saying? I hate to use that word because it's so wrong to use, but I can't think of another word at the time, but I don't know. Me and Mano kind of like that. I don't know. But anyway, moving on. So then we go to Rich and his baby mother Miracle storyline, and come to find out she's facing up to 20 years in prison. And Nina asked Remy, what does she think she should do? And Remy, I didn't like Remy's response at all. I didn't. Remy said this, she feel like that she should take the plea because when you go to trial, it affects everyone around you, family, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, kids. So be it. This woman has proclaimed her innocence since day one. She has said that, she was being attacked and it was self-defense. I'm sorry. If you take a plea and you say that this is self-defense and you take a plea, to me that means you're guilty. You just out there attempted murder on this guy. So I didn't like that, and I understand what she's saying, take a toll on everybody, but once again, Remy is built differently. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe she's just looking at it like that because she went through it, but who's to say? 20 years is a long time. I forget how long Remy bid was, but I forgot exactly how long the plea deal they actually offered that lady, but don't take the plea, man. Like that's the worst thing you could do is take a plea and you really was defending yourself. Like, come on, man. Let's not do that. So, Rich discussed that He also discussed his daughter feeling the pressure. Like if her mama go away, she got to deal with the kids. And he was just like, nah, he's gonna finish school. I don't like Rich. It's time to look. Listen, guys. It's time for them to just tell Rich like it was nice while it lasted, but we're moving in a different direction for the next season of Love and Hip Hop New York. That's what we need to do. Cause I just felt like he was playing the victim a lot this season, even with his with Ashley mom Miracle. Like if you want to be in the loop, be in the loop. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in your daughter's life more, be in her life. Like you're the father. You actually have to make that effort to, to be present, to be more active. You know what I mean? So it's easy to admit the wrongs, man. It's just easy. But then moving on. We talked about the Golden Child for a little bit. Only thing I'm gonna say about the Golden Child is just like Remy. She is the reincarnation version of Remy. Remy gonna spoil her, but not too much according to her, because maybe they can have another child in 2020 and whatever. Don't even care nothing about that, y'all. But anyways, the last storyline that pretty much for the night was Alexis Sky. How she addressed the whole Fetty Wap and Solo Lucha thing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this is gonna sound real bad, but I know a lot of cats that grew up on the streets, and cause she was like at first, Lucha, not Lucha, but Fetty wasn't claiming their daughter. I know a lot of, first of all, street guys. It's only a small few that actually want to be fathers. Let's just go ahead and throw that out. But and it's gonna sound real bad, but guys that run the street, they already don't want to have kids, but they definitely don't want to have kids that having issues. And I know it sounds bad, it really do, but the streets is way more important to them than anything else in their life. Because when you meet a man that run the streets, that's literally what he do for a living. That's what he do for fun. That's what he do in his leisure time. Like that's just what he do. Like, and street. I am trying to read the N word, but street guys, they like to not have any responsibilities, and they try to. Cause he still haven't taken the paternity test yet. We know Solo Lucha has, but I to this day I don't think Fetty has. I don't know. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I really don't care. But from the get go, when the baby was born, she was telling you was denying. Why not take the DNA test then? Like I said, like with men, especially guys that grew up in the street, man, as long as they can use an excuse to keep from actually having to be responsible for whatever it is, a child or whatever it is, that's what they gonna do, man. And she learned the lesson. But yeah, man, she talked about, she also addressed the whole Medicaid situation, which y'all know the internet is so undefeated and wrong, but she was just like, her daughter was born premature, she qualified for it, and all of the services that she received cost up to minimum of $20,000 per day, and she was just like, she's not rich like that. I don't even think rich people want to spend $20,000 a day on something that they can get for cheaper. You know what I'm saying? But overall, man, it was a nice reunion. Just a quick few notes or whatever I want to add. Next season, let's not bring Sydney Star back. And the reason I'm gonna say is because Sydney was trying to give her opinion, interject during the reunion, but nobody on the cast really take her serious. Because when Jonathan and her got into it, or he got into it with her, like nobody really takes Sydney serious. It's just kind of like she just there. You know what I'm saying? So. And I don't think the music thing is full, so we can get rid of Sydney for next season. Jacquay, he didn't have a storyline this season. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of Rich. Well, why don't we get rid of everybody? And just start for bring Bianca back. Hashtag bring Bianca back. Hashtag BBB. That's all I got, guys, man. I'll see y'all next season. Until then, I'm out. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And I'm out of here, man. Peace. Oh, I forgot. When Solo Lucha was talking about the baby was his, if you want a baby that bad, go have one. Go sleep with somebody and put a baby in it. Bye.